Hello my friends and welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to talk about a topic that affects all of us. That topic is time management. Have you ever felt like there is not just enough time in a day to get everything done? Well, you're not alone, but don't worry because I've got some game-changing tips and tricks that will help you manage your time and take your schedule to the next level. So sit tight and grab a pen and a notepad if you wish and get ready to change your life. If you want to change your life by managing your time and be efficient with it, because you don't have a lot of it. You don't have a lot of time in this life to waste, right? So we need to manage it and be efficient at it. All right, let's get started with the power of prioritization. You've probably heard the saying first thing first, right? So, well, it's more than just a catchy phrase. It's a game plan for success. If you think of it, we don't have a lot of time in this life. We only have 24 hours and we need to do whatever we need to do in that time frame, that time period. And in order to get as much as we want done, we need to manage and have a way of managing this resource, which is time, the precious resource on earth. And it's nearly impossible to get everything done at the same time, right? So instead of trying to do and tackle everything on your plate simultaneously, which, trust me, I've tried and it was a recipe for disaster. So instead, you need to focus on the dishes that will give you the most nourishment, tasks that will move the needle and get you closer to your goal. Now, I probably know what you're thinking. How do I know which task is the most important task and which task I need to do first, right? And that's a great question. And here is a little trick I use, the Eisenhower matrix. It's like a GPS for your to-do list, guiding you towards your destination without getting lost in the jungle. Basically, the Eisenhower matrix is a grid with 4 quadrants. Your goal is to spend the majority of your time in that top left quadrant, dealing with tasks that are both urgent and important. And these are the tasks that will move the needle for you and take you towards your goals. But what about the other 3 quadrants? Well, they are not to be ignored, of course. The tasks in the top quadrant, important but not urgent, are your long-term investments. These are the tasks that, if neglected, will come back to bite you from the behind. So don't put them off indefinitely. Schedule them in and give them the attention they deserve. As for the bottom 2 quadrants, urgent but not important and neither urgent nor important, well, let's just say they are the junk food for your to-do list. Sure, they might seem appealing in the moment, but they are not going to nourish your soul or move you closer to your goals. So resist the temptation to indulge these distractions and focus more on what truly matters. By mastering the art of prioritization, you will be able to focus your time and energy on the tasks that will have the biggest impact on your life. So go ahead and give this Eisenhower matrix a try. It's also in the 7 Habits of Highly Effective People book, and I will leave the book link in the description down below. After trying the matrix, you will notice an increase in your productivity, and also you will notice that you have a lot of time suckers and time wasters that have been wasting your time. But now it's time to take over and manage your time and be successful with your life, because we only have 24 hours a day. Harnessing the Pomodoro Technique. Now that we've got prioritization down, let's talk about a little trick that can supercharge your productivity. That trick is the Pomodoro Technique. Do you feel like sometimes you can't focus on a task more than a few minutes at a time? Yeah, Me too, before I discovered the Pomodoro Technique, which saved me a lot of time. And how it works is usually you work for a short amount of time, which is around 25 minutes before taking a quick break and then coming back to work. It's like hitting refresh in your brain. And by breaking your work into smaller tasks, smaller chunks, you will stay focused and get more done. Not only does the Pomodoro Technique prevent you from burnout and keep you focused, but it also gives you a sense of accomplishment with each completed task or Pomodoro. And it's like climbing a mountain one step at a time. And before you know it, you will be standing at the summit looking down at what you have accomplished. So go ahead and try the Pomodoro Technique and let me know how it works with you down below in the comment section. And trust me, you will not regret it. Now let's talk about setting goals. Do you sometimes set a goal only to forget about it or never quite get around to achieving it? I used to be like that too, but today I want to introduce you to the method that helped me set clear goals and set clear expectations. And that method is the SMART method, which is SMART. And SMART stands for specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound. Sounds fancy, right? But it's simpler than what it sounds. And here is what it means. Your goals should be clear and specific, so you know exactly what you are aiming for. And they should also be measurable in order for you to track your progress along the way. And most importantly, they should be achievable and relevant to your life and your priorities. And finally, they should be time-bound with deadline to keep you on track. So instead of setting vague goals like getting shape or getting money or being rich, try setting SMART goals like lose 10 pounds by the end of this month or save $500 for a trip by the end of this year. The difference with SMART goals, you will have a clear map to success and you will be much more likely to achieve what you set out to do. So go ahead, grab a pen and paper and start setting some SMART goals. And trust me, you will be amazed at what you can accomplish when you have a plan in place. And let's wrap it up with a concept that's often overlooked, but it's so important. And that is the power of no. In a world filled with endless distractions and demands on our time, learning to say no is a skill that you really need to master. And Stephen Covey said, to say no, you must have a bigger yes. Imagine this. Your email inbox is overwhelming and your phone is buzzing and your friends are asking you to hang out with them and everybody's just asking for a piece of your time. And instead of just saying yes to all of those people, which can be impossible sometimes to do a lot at once and hang out with people and do work and study and do your homework at the same time, you can't do that. Sometimes you need to say no to some stuff. But saying no can be hard sometimes. You might tell yourself that I don't want to be rude and say no to my friend. I don't want to be rude and not go to this concert with my family. I don't want to be rude and say no because this person wants to stay on the phone for hours. I don't want to do all of that, right? Because you have other stuff that you need to take care of and you need to do as well for yourself, for your future, for your family, and just for your life, right? And you can't say yes to everything. People will understand when you say no. And you have to teach them that this is just you. You're not being rude. You're not being disrespectful at all. You're not being none of that. You are just trying to stay focused on your goals and accomplish what's good for you in this life. Because here's the thing. Every time you say yes to something, you are saying no to something else, like your own goals and priorities. So don't be afraid to set boundaries and say no when you need to say no. Sometimes it could be turning down social invitations that don't align with your priorities and your goals, or you have something more important going on at that moment and you have to say no. You don't have to force yourself, push yourself in order to go to that social invitation. Or you can politely decline additional work when your plate is already full. You can say no to the stuff that are not in your job description, because boundaries are essential for protecting your time and your energy. And I want you to remember this. Every time you say no to something that doesn't serve you, you are saying yes to something else that does. And now you have it all, my friends. The keys to mastering time management and reclaiming your schedule. By prioritizing your task, harnessing the Pomodoro Technique, setting smart goals, and embracing the power of no, you can open a whole new level of productivity and efficiency. So start putting these strategies into action and just watch how your life will be improved. And remember, Rome wasn't built in a day. Neither is the mastery of time management. But with consistency and dedication, you will be amazed at how much you can accomplish. And at the end of this video, I want to hear from you. I want you to tell me your biggest takeaway from this video. What have you learned from this video? If you like this video, make sure to give it the thumbs up and share it with your friends. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you want to see more of these videos, and also to support me to make more videos like this. Together, let's make the most of our time and live the best life that we want to live. And I appreciate your time watching this video. Thank you, and I will see you in the next video.
So I try to hold on. You put